NPP phone reaching out to you, say on person will with them.
I'm serious.
We have heard of payments of large amounts of money to some shadowy entities, some last-minute recruitments.
The party leadership were just dormant.
So they okay
Asimo papa. Abushia mama samu akwaba ebiem emra dwumadie so ensem bebre ena ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu after set president elect John Dramani Mahama owini 2024 general election na enjaye ena nanado danko Akuffo ado na ban ena afi no NDC aban omukohia ye se wo eye transition enum no ena NDC fo no akwakohu jigogo bia ense nanado danko Akuffo ado na ban aya wamasi wo ntiase quick one commander any information nyina bana after say NPP wo lusu ye no still entokwasi party nim ama ade ade san nyina no entokwa ena wo ekona information bia leaky hwan ena nam so a NPP elusu ye ense party members na wo eka na adane ntokwa ense wo WhatsApp chat ne WhatsApp platform so anybody bia entokwankwa na NPP for no komba quick one commander di kafi ru ha na nsasanse ho hia ansana yaba NPP wo ntokwa ne so
well the right way there mama na wase na men chef girls na fi yen hyase na eni nkomo no krensem ne do so but men hyase so baby a what the master team
okay
ni nyina ne say after say your part transition team no ahontoma na omo hye adwuma di ase no amane a eba ne say NDC transition team no akwa kopie asem bi so a omo kyerem se enya dia omo ba pin ene ochena na ni nyina ne se Mr Felix Ofosu Kwache ya oye kasamafo edema president elect John Dramani Mahama ne transition team no ena ababontin dia betudwa se abani tresika 240 million Ghana cedis bi edema company bia ya de a omo emma kwan esense amfamra kwa so na aban no sa for kwati kwan edi nkrofo bi akwhye office bia eno so entwaye nti for now there omo asizini nyina but san komo no ye wo audio no e wo ha but asemi mo hyepa sika bia ka ekọ ba bi no
say we say last minute job
baby
job for the boys omo ko nti omo do omo nkrofo no ekọ akohyehyɛ ba bi
omo nsem nya du no ye mpe ba bi mo nhye but audio no wa ha
but and this for smart omo smart but quick one yenya burche na yentemra na eba ensem wa chipa
about some last-minute maneuverings in various MDAs. Yes, it has come to our attention that in quite a number of state agencies, some last-minute recruitments are going on. And these recruitments are being done in a manner that appears to have partisan coloration. In other words, NPP supporters and members are being rammed through the system to gain employment just before their party leaves power. For instance, we have heard that in GRA alone, over 700 backdated appointment letters have been issued. Now, the people who have been issued with these letters, we are told, have not gone through any credible appointment process. They have not submitted applications for employment. They have not been duly interviewed. They have not even gone through mandatory medicals. And yet they have received backdated appointment letters, making them employees of GRA. We do know of similar happenings in the Bank of Ghana, where about 150 people are being issued appointment letters, and in various other places. Now, this is highly irregular. In addition to this, we have heard of payments of large amounts of money to some shadowy entities who are supposed to have done business with some SOEs. For instance, we do know that the Electricity Company of Ghana is on the verge of paying about 240 million Ghana cedis to an entity called Habtel. Now, if this payment was being done to an IPP or being made to an IPP under the cash waterfall mechanism, one could understand because of the nature of the job that they do and how critical it is to keeping the lights on. But this is being paid to a vendor whose services are yet unclear. And given the large amounts of money involved, one would have thought that the government would be minded to raise this matter with the incoming government so that some consensus or common ground is achieved on the matter before they proceed.
Roger,
ano she
job for the boys
yeah
as a jigogo na no eguso ekoso
yeah
where last minute job
adwen pa na in this case unse obi beka say ye man krofo adwuma enye bone because anka oman no ehia adwuma youth no hia adwuma ntade na omo appointing krofo for jobs amam for air complaining but in this case asem no nyina ne say aban no echo off new government eba now the okaya mene na ya adwen say you need to pass through certain process.
Oh yeah.
It is say for GR Ghana Revenue Authority. And yes, I'm sorry, na because a way sikasem and you obi owa you just go and pick the person. No integrity test. One co-interview. One yeshe. But yenye say mani nyeji.
Okay.
These are certain things I was say. Yeshe na if you but one thing I have told you.
Okay.
Say have told na amanfo bi na omo kika say ba omia company.
Oh yeah, omo say Dr. Mahmoud ba omia company.
Unse say sika ya 240 million Ghana cedis na omu twa dem hafta Ghana na na emo kakra say sika be ho se twa hafta Ghana ya twan ya yeto abawi aban ni kwanchen no na yetu 240 million Ghana cedis e dem hafta Ghana then so ma hold to that payment say payment no mani nkoso but unse we no in 2016 at the time yeto abawi ye no na eba be take over no the transition team of form ye no so eno so Mr. Osafomafo na eda ano as co-chairperson of the transition team ono so twa krata dem then government and president mama eda ano ne so the ade ne tie no nyema bebre ho ansa na omo be ye no ya to eba wie omo be ye dia omo ma current abina obo fofori no ehum so omo pene and son of my year. And I think this are some of the things here. Okay. You know, it needs scrutiny.
Na say NDC for no.
Yeah.
Say I no be there. Say I think say in Quebec bo mo ankasa wo. O me street say there ya adwuma say ya.
Right asem no. Obi say e bia e ya ahyase. Na bia o mo be gitumi ni be wie no. Na akọ change. But so mo be ni say dia. Right ene ye kebetumi akasai omo bayire wo mo but ni nyina ye nipa na asem wo nyina chi asem ba ko da so ho apa so a amanfo gusu ekọ ho eye parliamentary seats na parliamentary seats ni se de omo nyina akọ kopia mo greater Accra omo quality resource
na I independent omo ko independent no so I think say nipa 3 and 4 and a win here
of course
say no omo do omo ntum ekobo NDC ana NPP but me independent and come for NDC.
NDC.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I go NDC. Na open puntu akọ mpesua so a. So be next time no beto aso bi emu a. Ubenya. Baroko NPP a lobby no emwa wo.
Say government in power. Na odo ho kofore aban na. O ma ne tumi ne yekese.
Oh yes.
So one fa ho anko still o control.
Nti so odo ho kofore na. Na eja okoso se de be okolobi ade ne be simple.
Na ene lobby ya na ahyase.
Okay.
Nti ama independent parliamentary candidates ya elect omo foforo no so. Amam for hyase na omo di nkomo.
Okay.
Na no na Kwame A+.
Okay.
Ono so ababo nti ababa di nkomo.
Say political party bi ni na di nkomo.
Political parties ni bi ni na di nkomo drachi.
Okay.
Na nsema
na we NPP na NDC.
Right away no kura nyame say nkonya na yire o nti obi anya na ope
nti NPP na NDC
right party ono na di nkomo no so ofa na ye kama
okay
but say ono abetu na nimu to
okay
nti yenko na A+
yenko tiemra ketua bi yeba ensem bebresa wa chesan say NPP de entokwa si ho na busua sawani ensesa me na me ka chew
NPP phone reach out to you say on person will kokose with them
omo ye serious
omon frel
dabi na hwan na be frel ba se obi ani su chin no na hwan na e frel go no omo ani su chin omo na hwan na be call no e tu omo for omo nte o asema me count trend this for this year ya catch people for omo nte obi a me to make constituency cover seat as an independent make 2 for not just at least me politics mu nyansa kakra e tu mo for months hwe nim guase amode aba party a je Akuffo na edubu ahenom ti enu nie what I say but a good desua obi am frame say obi am person omo ne me kokose anasen omo ni su chi omo
but when that call that would put you in a fix and
it won't put me in a fix me madwen na dem ya me trim contest me anam call.
No, so because NDC for afraid that.
Yes.
So among so be fraud. That's
they
are presented
with be benefit go mo. Omo frame me. So frame me no mo can me benefit go mo. I'm ready. Me I just want my people to eat, have good roads, healthcare. That is all that is important to me. It's a new Ghana. The kind of A+ nana me here on the 7th of December no. By 8th December no, now I transform it as a son. Now this A+ is the one that is looking for a developed Ghana, a developed Gumwa Central, employment for the youth. Yes, about 24-hour economy. Enye Juma. And kokon ketenkete enye adwuma yesesa dollar ne de akokra akokoba ne abenye no ha yesesa dollar ne de akota akoko a wewu 6 months e fridge ma broni person obewe ne de ba krom ha John Mahama ka kire wo se efie bie echi no yetumi nya battery cages a ye be ye nkoko wom se mema contact North Kaneshi ha ya o won kokko be 2000 woni fie echi ati se nka the whole North Kaneshi obi a wakoko 2000 e woni fie echi a enka Ghana be export akoko me constituency Gumwa Central so bia wakoko 2000 e wo battery cage mu ne yeyi kosua enka ye be export sa anyoma we battery cages no se ye ka se be produce ha world akra benyeska farmer na odue buro ne ye de be ye feed amankoko no edi youth no mo wie school no mu nya adwuma ya ye be your extension officers on be won kokon panel ne ade your friend is saying maame no oton kosua no obeba befa kosua enkokon ketekete your policy bia so these are the things that I think about.
Is it said they couldn't explain it well like you've done
and this woman am campaign no na Ghana for edwa it's take advantage. It never be running this kasa bibiri. Yeah, it was just there for them to take. Even though they worked. But anyway be like 24-hour economy. Like enkokon ketenkete. How to explain it, you know. Omo deep. But these are very good policies, as a member of parliament elect, you know. Me per se me so abain mu. Ne ye bring youth ni nyina together. Na youth no entumi enhu se ade a ye be ye eye ade a ebeboa oman no ebeboa for employment ebeboa ye maame nom mempese meye obi a metikuru ma media mempe papa and you know I'm ready to work with whoever is going to develop and ensure say the country is moving forward.
Kwame A+, but not Kwame A+, no NPP new.
Yeah, some time ago.
I remember 2012.
Yeah.
Obonyum etia NDC. Emma me kan the lyrics no kwa no se kwako anyi doho nim no kwa no nenso on kanda. Obonyum tia NDC.
Yeah. Even in 2016, wa bro mu ye dum so vigil ne ade he was part of it.
Oh yeah, but I say ene ne de ba ne say. Ana wo hu no kwa no.
The right one say ye beto abawi. Last minute here yi. Oko UTV okai say he will vote for President Mahama.
Oh no kwa.
Okoka asem no. Emma osisudua say one of the best policies in 2020. What sa nkukon policy
no yes me kwa me kan me say na no me ma me bi omo wo ke ebuo no omo no obi na koya adwuma ana nipa ndi ne sika be hyemu nti ase omo ni nipa ne ntam na nhera anya yi sa afedi omo po bi odi ne sika be ba be hyem
omo obu omo hia
nkukon ne pe ene aduane nti yes the case mama nkukon kitinkiti na omo nkukon kitinkiti ama omo aduane aka ho a omo ya adwuma no
yeah of course
entina me ha me say enkofo keka say nkukon kitinkiti
yeah the right say sometimes say ade bi ba na u break it down wa e nkofo a with just a little break or ade na say but e omanfo bi a on penchire mu ni mpoate na wa bete ade na say
na ba bia na ba omia de e ko no ba omia de o se digital na mama nso u say wahu oman Ghana ye problem
yeah
yes
of course
ana o se ye mfamfa ho enti se efiti preko pese ye ko digital na
from step 1 to step 5
enye ye just start your production no
yeah of course
you produce more eno na be bo man no
asem ni nyina no but A+ asem o kan say NPP nye serious party no say A+ because they were wording in common NPP for nankasa as I'm talking to omo dwene omo because they almost say omo ye party ni mo adwuma omo lose majority say independent miensa no omo kotwe sika koje omo be ka omo ho kura enkohwe
dabi
okaya at the time of forming independent no honorable Andrew Sesiama de ne bai honorable Kennedy Japomu made every effort to say omo beje omo ba NPP
but A+ there na obi ani na se seat no obetima je o
Yeah, the right time me nipa ba kwa na me ni gigi say A+ abeja kunya. But edruba bia you should trust yourself say obi anyi wan dia. What adwu hudi na gi process ni di. But ne nsem a woka no me ne be ya adwen say e hye ni trim say obe som ni kromfo dia. Ene ni kromfo ni say wo hu say eye omo kwan ne niam na nye no. Ene over ne homo obi obebo because mpanifo say ahohene nti ne ejabore. Say ne A+ ka say or the one ko NPP at the end of the day say NPP independence in akonom nkonya 91 91 cannot bring them projects nti wo hwe ba bia e ho abia fa ho ko twetwirim na omunya wo so mfaso na wo so enya mfaso say de be ya you can maintain your seat in the next election the right are very good
A+ no yes yemfa ne nsem ni si baran e say NPP so ntokwa simu ama blame case na e say wo ma leak information bi information na no hye
right at the NPP for ni be ye na nyew
omo leak information ni nyina wo
nsem na asie wo mo party ni mu o ma yi ni nyina egu abon menim de
too much
abane de nokre o ma lusu pato but party ni mu secret bia fa de o mu yitugu na sa wuntumi media na nkasa no o mo mpem NPP
sa
o nokre
eto obawie masa o masa akotan na o mu leak information ni nyina wo
say NPP party no o mo de o mani asi so o mo tete no I'm telling you one share Tama mpanifo ne beba om hoso no na ntoko asi no nsem om be Canada ntoko kase beba ma om solve en solve
ba se bi nso om so mo kan kre
erota so om kan kra san nsem we yayi no ye mu bebre din kan hu bi ka kire wo mo om se enye no kra ye twa ntwa to party ni so
but an o se NDC for mo ntesa NDC o mo nsi omontuma hata bontin sao
yeah of
problem bi omo solve no within the party
yes indoors omo de ade ni sie no omo solve but MPP for we no e better say minim ne doso omo wo fam mpo asem si a e fomfo no person omo kire mpanifo no say ye na party ne ye dia mpanifo no so person omo kire say ye mpanifo leave it to us okay better sometimes e dura bia yemfa omo ade ne show omo nsa no yema omo nye no omo nye the right time
okay ye konkwa because I say yenko video so ye analyze to the quick one ye nyabotre na yentie na abusua ensem course wo ne de sewani ensesam me ena me kacho ye ba commander de nsem ni nyina beto aso
de obi aka bia en ba ewom obi aka bia ewom say defeat ba obi aka bia but when was over kaya from 2011 2021 about 2022 me no enim normal yeah onim on countless occasion the number of nsama your friend is saying complaints are about regarding nsama maka about
like your hiding
about the finance minister
told our better no be asking him what's I'm not better hope you
me onim
ani
onim then na oh doctor me che Dr. Fokumu kakana is he we all knew that no single party official non committee must president adjun so here adjun say na person ya they no obey na one obey
yeah
we all know it we should not be doing things like we all know me on countless occasion minya party for obia na omo ministers or my deputy ministers pen be omanya cabinet evidence akọ say if the president is talking everybody within the it is only the general secretary one time they told him that hey you small boy you have to shut up and yes some I don't want us to be going to blame games and name callings and blame games and name callings because as somebody say everybody obia ka ko bebia e favor no obia ka ko bebia e favor no asamba say obia ko ka bebia e favor no I don't just want to go because factors are ebeka bia no na what bizarre questions when you look at it once again some of the constituencies are you lose here very safe you lose here now to na will be some questions about the same then so say and if we are talking about the decisions some of the decisions did not take today some of the decisions were way back 2020 before 2020 and they say blame national executive currently the national executive 2020 no more 2020 no more hono. So this defeat decision, this defeat na you no. Say you win in 2020.
At least we got a signal.
Yes. Obi over 1.2 million your friends vote. Now when na call another election. Now could do stage na ayede na electoral over 600,000, right? Ralph, electoral over 600,000.
Yeah.
So we saw it coming. So if it about cases the last election 2020 election I call in some young country where people not blaming the regional chairman say ana or marriage or ma ana watena so ana YC ana YC and the your friends say and the regional chairman and some young can form currently as we speak election year I call obi betima jena baby no abomudi Jena man for a claim and also omo allergies or mo holiday in 2020. This election, yeah, the mama na say I'm farm. I still want us to believe that we have to find a problem. We have to find a solution. Nkwada one more opportunity so munya national service. Omi will come by national service our office. Test for young guys are na election day. Over national service or office no onim the kind of opportunity normal we man na election no waka so tia so go this one say in case ka asa na our to so dia na yanye
Wait, sorry.
Me back Mama Razak ni I'll get back to you.
He is permitted to ask the question.
No, trust me.
Di dia na yanye o hinba. I'm telling you, me dia na yanye. Because say starting even blame games are say every constituency be in Misika ko. Ana yes anache.
Any me ko ho.
4 days before the election, so 3 days before election, every constituency be in the ko.
4 days they make much change there.
No.
Just that 4 days.
No, Ralph, allow him. Other man you.
Well, like it will not change anything.
It will not,
if we agree, say among forces so my dream 2 years back.
But
4 days activity cannot change anything.
All those things is part of the problems now. That is why I don't want to put may issue an issue of blame, any blame. Because all the factors
blame no. I agree with you, but blame no. I was saying because that person should be blamed.
Then it is the president.
Of course, if you think that he's the sole person to take the responsibility.
It is the president. You see, it is the president.
It's not wrong.
Because we have to do reflections.
Because baby, I'm not know we are again. Everybody say, you were members of parliament 137. Independent become 138. Emu 80 I say 88. I say, Papa Mampeni, a nipper way. Say the guy of Wosi Bonidin, say no cre, say no cre, say Oguswa Tinawa, the kind of perception a buffet wa Ghana from the why free ho. Mampeni say there be it is a national chairman who say a general secretary, say national organizer, or no qua bet me a Canadian as a Mampeni agony. On that score, I agree with you.
Only quote to us Canadian as an agony. Because also on Tiasie, and we a share that.
So you permitted me to bring Dr. Foucault.
Oh yeah,
was happy done in
so NPP 80 every parliament. Can say what was the party general party now? What was the position on that?
Doc,
maybe party ni issue statement say ampa yes who say say we support party na party statement ni party statement is different from parliamentarian statement.
Doc, maybe so that asking that okay
party
the party no
issue statement
atlas ya din komo. Then the issue statement, we support the 80 members of parliament.
Number two, you're talking about national service for national service for Krana, Yafa Omono, or Tihaya, also Hieska. 2 months, national service for Ubeko election, often you Tomba Twaba. 2 months, you Tiomka. national service almost buy meba almost buy most on kofu be the napkofo mo verify mo na chini store data verification almost can buy. Are you going to blame that one on who?
Doc.
You know. So when you are going to elections, you are targeting the youth. But anything that you are doing, anti-youth.
Yeah, a bit provoke youth.
Yes, anti-youth. Then where were you going? So where were the leadership? This is not taking. Where were they? Why the man can say? The
party should have stood on its feet
good
against some major decision the government.
I don't think I want to say NDC vote because national chairman say maybe parliament. This is what I say.
That's it.
What you decide? So when you have very weak leadership, when you have very weak leadership, who cannot appreciate it?
Are you forgetting that the current general secretary was the only party official who came out to tell the president that he should do reshuffling?
Or the real?
Are you forgetting? Is it not on public?
They press on the president to reshuffle.
He is the only party official too. But you see, Doc, I'm sorry. I'm surprised we are doing this to ourselves. I'm surprised we are doing this to ourselves. Don't know which buyer. When the general secretary said it publicly that do a reshuffle, and the president said, I will not do it. Don't know which buyer you. Doc, we've all do this. It's a whole Uncle and also no general secretary until them no issue your friend is saying by force reshuffle.
And I want to believe maybe that was the position of the national chairman too.
You see, so when the president say I will not do it or I will not do it, he will not do it. But and once again, you are saying 88 parliamentarians came out to say that we don't want the finance minister. The president said that I'll keep him. And politics here check. But they make us say there's no political party or the political party will disown the government. The political party will not be making statements to be disowning their own government. They won't do that. It's suicidal. And is there any history that we can trace?
Yes. Especially when the MPs look about.
There's a history.
I'm one of those who were associated with the behavior of the MPs, but I was disagreeing with the forum.
But that's a history.
I was disagreeing with the forum.
I'll come back to you.
I was disagreeing with the forum that yes, MPs but maybe a general honor an engagement on the government. You don't do that. But and once again, you cannot. The president it is on public record. Knowledge. The general secretary were granting interviews upon interviews, telling the president that we need a reshuffle. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So we should not make it as if like that national leadership without saying anything. I still stand by it. We can judge when there are issues, but I will not be in support that whenever there is a president or the government, the party should be fighting him.
Not fighting per se, but at least you should also make it known.
I'm sorry.
I think it is also right that the party leadership make it known to the party people that this was our position on decision A, B, C, D.
I'm giving you your friend is saying, man can't say the general secretary make it pen. And I also they are telling the president to make reshuffle. And I can't say.
Yeah.
So when you do that, the general secretary is it not the position of the party? Did the president do it? Did he? So after that, what steps again? The general secretary should issue a letter and disown the president, or should do what?
Okay.
Ralph,
come in.
And again, when the 88 ministers, MPs, some of them no ministers. Yes, sir. Some of them were ministers. They were telling the president that when your friend is saying finance minister and free home, the president said no. The president said that your man no IMF for any day any negotiations in and so now I take a decision.
But the same MPs also came back to tell us, President reasons for the mom, no, a task.
So, them, Omukra MPs in Sebu, you do music and national party for no, including Omudi Bitua General Secretary National Chairman card. They make a request to the president. The president say no.
Ubi ti crow from her, crow from Jum, I say. And your mom called Jum of one equatorial by a monumental. Crow from Joma si ho, almost one person got an uncle near Macacra. Also, ye besi, then they were home, why ho, Brofaka Sianquana, company, woman, woman, just a year we Atana came me at I'm a crow from Juma, and say, come on, go from Cotanamukra and Tenamusa, Yatutum, Abedu Samri. Is it phase 2? Can you tell phase 2 market? Phase 2 market in SCSA. So you chairman I phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, one maybe patch and then come on for half Cremonca, they will say, Motimia, we say, you know, one yet. More mutu are buying for. Say, you hear agenda 111, hospitals 111. Also on for one season within one NC a dime, Makumaku 111 anyway. Are you sure it was a good advice? Party chairman, non-secretary, most more now take on it, saying. I don't think agenda 1 2 3 phase 1 phase 2 phase 3 say chance time we say no can we Makumaku 15 kaboti me wiat on everyone. Yeah, to 12 now rush be commission 1 commission 2. I don't want chichemu why party ni na wo cabinet mu na the interest of the party they will settlement issue on saying. Resettlement be na here no who say 111 no untimi nyeni nyina nwie no untimi nyeni nyina wi ade negative effect on the voter turnout no be this it is an there me suggest am say empire 111 e besi ba mum yensi 10 am yensi 20 at a go you see 20 we are the following days and you see another 20 and children for Ghana for say empire or capacity be 111 but as we speak now the resources say one you bet me see 30 near we are near house dey see the aka because example was there. Example now on say you Mahama can so 200 G blocks we see 30 something per a man negative effect also be the same to say yes 111 unkwa na oti ase wo batena ase pen no da no unkwa no batena otimi chire mu ye menu meru kwa ne entiase. What was the party position on those things? So the party executive now say we more they can never run away from sad defeat with a party in here. They should chest or be on chest no minute do no then they should come and no apology. They should come out with a better alternative next time. And then that one a party they can never run away from it. They can never run away. Because this is be abani take here. As I say, almost kasa bimbi. Who can no entia be catch obi?
If we sit here and assume that the party leadership were just dormant on all issues,
that one I would disagree with anyone who take that position.
Who said
they are just dormant. They were not having.
No, that's a harsh word.
No, that's where you want to go. Like,
no.
I don't think that is no.
So he said they were not having position.
No. He thinks they've done something, but they should have done more than what.
And I'm giving.
Being dormant there, I don't think that is a word from you.
National executive yes so no more Thanksgiving president honum the general secretary was emphasizing on reshuffling. I think they have done enough and I think they have done things that
of course and they say baby
yes they have done things they have say yeah what emu 10% of the bonting
manson continuity. But
it's not necessarily say
you find better ways to let them know.
That is why there was an MP, a parliamentary candidate there, who should explain to them better.
Of course.
Yes. So you cannot say that say because the party chose your friends parliamentary candidates to represent the party at the various levels. A typical example, your friend say, Ralph Mohono. When the entire community protests against the former MP, right? And I say, Omodena by last 2020 election, independent candidate or close to 20,000 votes. This time around, when they change him, independent or close to 20,000 votes.
It was 2,000.
So, police normally be it's also behind on yang
that was the party people's decision. That's this time around
we will change.
You change.
So the border party decision could have also influenced
some decisions from the presidency and as a government.
So unfortunately, no, Hinaba.
And it did not happen.
The last time, and I'm say, and I'm say, the much makama about wanting any bear 5% in it. Omokan yati. Omokano. The decision did not change. They can't force it. Yes. So
and I think that we are all on one page.
Yes.
That Omokai Obianti Nisusan Sonaba tomorrow. A quabe ni emphason cano. Ye cannot Obiantia. To avoid this in Sansono, after Yaka will be empty, young day. I think that's uncommon and Sassy. Yet,
easy. We cannot reach the
so generous year, may come some show. So generous year, more points here clear. People will take yours seriously.
The fact that
and yes, I want you, my main council decision making. So to make your presentation very well. Wo the one for an impact to whom be big crowd, wo the big crowd. You to so open say party executive or another party chairman, party secretary or cabinet. As original say agenda 111 a very good idea. But you hear previously near here your coffers and name me scale woman as a phone and ya de betting you sitting in a way within 4 years no it you know for the sake of the party say I'm more for a better TSC panel yen see 30 where this particular we see then the following time you see the aka this is the party position and I'm not quite party for an adjourn na me fam brand next time my baby show cabinet you found you bit me are you sure say
Doc, are you aware that who raised the issue of agenda? And then I just want to take it one over.
That's
the current leadership in Impo. They were not in position to issue of agenda.
The gap between the party and the government as I remember very well. Time manifesto committees na yetete omo be manage the campaign and I mean who say the letterhead that was used to communicate to was on Dr. Baumia's campaign team letterhead.
I don't want to go there.
And then Dr. Baumia's campaign spokesperson, communication director for Dr. Baumia's campaign team. And Rebecca has said I am not happy the way everything is being personalized around Dr. Baumia. It should have been NPP campaign team 2024. So me WhatsApp. And then cause me record me na me watch attend Akuffo me because they feel that omu nipa na akonya de and amakoka wasem.
And yeah, into
your party for no. On the same na beja se ankwase asem na ensoso so hu ne ensoso mpanifo bi a omu na to bibi kakra ma bibi kakra di no. Sankomo we be die
yem sambra back.
It is a yen to me say we should be bold and that as someone call a spade.
No, what you see.
Say about call a spade to correct the wrongs near Koso. And yes, you better go more when we get there again, people look at their interests and then people who satisfy them and massage the issues.
Oh, Commander,
yeah, the Roger.
And say Ojanho ho sunsa ya no. Na so omo the problem ni nyina hyesrofo na Akuffo do titiu.
Na ulimade bi. Enipa enro ka kire ye say you respect former president Akuffo. I respect Otumfo. Na ya anye project bi a oyoke.
Says at that time they are not having or pabano.
Until you see, say nipa wait wo blame national phone say they are the cause of the problem. And no matter what blame say, and pennyphone etwa road home, ekokwa fa ile vi buy na mwa. But at the time omudi levy ba omutwa roto ma ye independent and I say ye ni political party ka kire omo say ade na omo ye ne they are going to mess up na e be affect o man affect o mo no omo say ye propaganda elef ni de adwuma beba pa e game changer I feel the game changer ni say change game no
a change game no
say results in 2020 elef are changing results
is it that's at you omo
it is sometimes say oh ye bibia na say obi gina kire na o ka kire wa you need to understand say enye obi a ogina wachi e ka wasem bo wachi bia anytime wo
me say NDC for show mo niam yi a on betimi akobe 16 years
na the roger assembly nyina ne say obi say ukokoto say obi tu ne bafo a fa bi bo okoto dwim NDC for nim say ade a NPP alusu abawo eye tintintiniti aso tene ene ahomaso elevi empe ye de beba betting tax empe ye de beba emission levy empe ye de beba roto empe ye de beba what you say enti sadia any we should abolish sadia when because the Ghana for peno na NPP akogina the opposite direction enti ye call opposite of NPP dia let's say akọ the Ghana for ne pe enti oyesa one what Ghana for two don't depend on policy ba ko say ye the free education ba ye due
no kwade ye
nipa na brabo economically nti we no ma kire mo kwan ni say if you want to win the heart of Ghanaians it should be based on economy and infrastructure developments say ekwan ni ye ekuro ni mu ye kama edwuma wo ho na se nipa botom ya onsu nti eye kwan ena mo ba kire NDC if they are able to do this on be keep MPP wo from ha chapa on be mia o mo mene say say no obi ku what na share from na what team ni minimum Obe ansan wagye ne ho. There are certain things ye nyina say yes e be ye oman ne ye di politics a we should learn from obi mistake. Eno ntina unima de bi. Mini obi ta aka na say obi wu a enye say ye kwa papa funu ne say funu ne be sori o. Na funu ro papa kura won sori. But said ye be ye a nipa de ne ho be odi bi betu ne ho fo say enipa wei oya ade we ni ne man susa so we ni kun no. Enu ti de papa ifunu no de ehun de ekunu na nya sori afunu no be sori funu no sori akwan director ti this are certain things ye say e di hu komo time bia but we de nse ye fancy ha na
ye ko e be saba share high brighter media ya cry fu nyina